drink my water, mind my business. Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? I'm up there. I'm thinking I'm down here. Y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Is it goody like the mob? Let me check on my end what it is, what it is. It says now live on your channel. What it is, what it is. There we go. No. Why is it showing this channel? And it should be showing my channel. What the figure D? There we go. Okay, KK. My channel. Hold on, y'all. See when it all falls down. Okay, that's live. Let me go back and pin the joint, pin the tail on the donkey. M Dollar, salute. All right, let me go back over yonder. 73 so far in the building. Please share this one. Y'all need to share this one. If you don't share another live, you need to share this one. You feel me? Everybody's over here. Young Moolah, Sexy J, get on over to YouTube. Funny as L, YouTube. Mo, I see you, YouTube. Desert, YouTube. DJ Moss, YouTube. Make sure y'all like the situation. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. I'm not going to hold y'all hella long. I'm gonna let people come in and I'm going to get to it and get out the way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to do too much. Rest up. Salute to everybody that's tapped in and tuned in. Hoodie, YouTube. Big Bale, YouTube. Dave Jordan, Rough Rider Shabazz, YouTube. Appreciate y'all. What's goody like the mob, ladies and gentlemen? I ain't gonna be able to see the chat now. Let me see. Nope. I ain't gonna worry about that. If y'all see me looking down, because my MacBook is down here, so I might be looking in here to see the comments. Because I can't see the comments up here in my iPad, so forgive me for that. I don't want y'all thinking I'm hiding my eyes or I'm doing some other stuff. My what you call is right here. Salute to everybody that's tapping in. Toots, Mika, E-Jink Truck, YouTube, 414, Sean, YouTube, The Frog, YouTube. Everything's everything, Rough Rider Shabazz, YouTube. Houston May, YouTube. Weeper, YouTube. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes over here on IG streets, and then I'm gonna cam out. Commodore Brooklyn Zone. Go to my page. If you already there, refresh your what you call it. It should be there because I'm live now on the joint. But it's youtube.com. Big Phil Speaks is the channel. It'll get you to my channel. And all you gotta do, click on videos, it'll be that top one. And it got the long banner in the thing with me with my hands outstretched or whatever, with the capital and some gun, a Bible, and some other stuff in the thing that I created a long time ago. Mocha Chocolate, YouTube. How you doing? No love. Crochet Lady, YouTube. G-Man, YouTube. Ruthless, YouTube. Good Money Gang. You know how we do. If it ain't good money, gang, don't bang. Listen. I'm late with catching up on my water, but I'm in it to win it, and I'm going to be done with it before the night is over, so it's all good. Cuban Baby, YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Hijabi, peace, and more peace and blessings. Salute. Tierra T, YouTube. Shark Bait, YouTube. Visionary, YouTube. Come on over to the YouTube. Big Phil Speaks. Everything I do is got Big Phil Speaks with it or behind it. So come on over to YouTube. Come holler at your boy. Good Money Gang. We in here. See if I can share this joint. Share this jiggity. See when it all falls down. See when it all falls down. All right, I had to turn that down, huh? Hit the share joint, copy the link. All right, put that there. See if I can put it in the thing. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong channel on that jam. One moment, y'all. One moment. Un momento, por favor. You feel me? If it didn't take, oh well. Yeah. Grizzly Bear, YouTube. My bad. Andre Person, YouTube. I'm never in nobody's sunken play. Aha, sexy and thick. Henny Prince, YouTube. John Boy, YouTube. Shandiva, YouTube. Michael Quinn, YouTube. Casey Jackson, YouTube. Queen's Goddess, YouTube. Okay, I got everybody. Miss A Block, YouTube. Jazz, I see you, YouTube. Dime Snatchers, snatch all the dimes and get on over to YouTube. Salute. Chosen One, YouTube. Smoke out. Sebastian, I'm in here like swimwear. I see that. Be in the building. This better be worth it. It's always worth it. Jeffy or Jeffrey or whatever your name is. Renee said, I'm all ears, huh? Big, you're going to need more than popcorn for this one. You're going to need a brewski. Listen. Daryl Powell, what the business is. Share the YouTube live, if you will, please. We're trying to get some numbers in here because I'm gonna address this one time and one time only, and then I'm gonna move around. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's been a lot said, and I think it's my time to say something. You get what I'm saying? And let that be what it is. Fact of Mundo. Fact, not doing that. Night Rider, not doing that. Salute, Lil D, salute. I got time tonight. Renee said, clear the air. I'm about to roll up. Cash up, Bo. Nick's Prime. Everything is everything. If I missed anybody and didn't speak to anybody, I apologize. I appreciate everybody being right here. Be right back. I'm not camming up nobody right now. You're going to have to show your face so I can see who you are anyway, because I don't know who that is with the be right back to know who you are to even cam you up when I start with winning if I cam people up. You feel me? YouTube, y'all. Big Phil Speaks, YouTube. I'm live now. Get over yonder. Truth said I'm already in there. Miss Scat Pack, come on over to YouTube. Big Phil Speaks. Big Baby Cole, YouTube. Wavy Gang, YouTube. Jabril, YouTube. Teflon Dez, YouTube. T Diamond's Backup, YouTube. BB Web Slinger, YouTube. Come on over. Maybe not. Michael Quinn, not sure. King Rod, YouTube. True Jim. What's going on, brother? Come on over to YouTube. I'm going to say brother. Sister, come on over to YouTube. My bad. Let's talk about the TV. I'm not staying here on IG, so the cam up is not going to happen because I'm about to get off here on IG. Come on over to YouTube. Big Phil Speaks. Who but me? Come on over there. Chosen One. Already in there. That's a fact of Mundo. Sliding now. That's a fact of Mundo. Shaquana, come on over there. SG for LX Sosa, come on over to YouTube. Crochet say, I'm in the building. Club Clementines, come on over to YouTube. MG Scorpio. I'm not blacker than you. Nobody said I was. I'm just me. Fact of Mundo, One Low Rider, come on over to YouTube. Mother of not one, two, but three sons, come on over to YouTube. UPT DC, from UPT to far southeast, we in the building. You hear me? And the whole DMV behind it. You feel me? We in the building. Talk to me nice. I see you, Black DiBiase, Miss Piggy Lace, Polo Dolo, Black Jade. What happened? I missed it. No, nothing happened yet. I ain't even get started yet, R&B. I'm trying to make sure people is in here. Please share the live if you will. Tell people to tap in. Bando Fernando, YouTube, Big Phil Speaks. I'm over that way. I'm a kid from Kid and Play. I'm the kid that your mother like to play with. How about that? But we ain't on that right now. We going over to YouTube. I am Rod, YouTube. Lave from 11th, YouTube. Leave me alone. Anthony Horton, YouTube. Des and D, super. Oh, come on over to YouTube. Hey, hey. Yeah, I'm light skinned. What's wrong with that? You got a problem with it? It's all right. Winner Circle, YouTube. I'm going live on YouTube. I'm about to get off here on IG. I'm going over to YouTube. A little bit more control. You know what I'm saying? People can't report comments. People can't do this and do that like over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's better that it's over there. Plus, some people can get acclimated with my page, my YouTube, or whatever the case may be as well. You tired of this? Let's talk about it. Roll out then. Pardon yourself. Pardon your own back and roll out. Jersey, you trolling or you listening? But either way, come on over to YouTube. Jay Can, come on over to YouTube. Soon Rich, YouTube. Jazz Lee, YouTube. Mama Panda, YouTube. Blowing Trees, YouTube. Play Smart, YouTube. I see you, Afro Latina. Duncan Penderhugh. I wish a nigga ever would look like that. Rob Facts, listen. Chill out. 215 Trish Baby. What's goody like the mob? Kelly B, I see you in the place to be. Yakeem, I see you in here. Trinette Bellamy, come on over to YouTube. Jake Bowens, YouTube. Private One, YouTube. Everybody come on over to YouTube. Big Phil Speaks. Me 220, DPG, peace. That's what I got to do. I'm going to stay in harmony like Bone Thugs, you hear me? Or like Boys the Men. Although we go. Come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. Mr. J. YouTube. Mr. J. Dizzle, YouTube. ASAP like Rocky. We about to go what's your way. Enough with the meet and greet already. Foolish. You got to give people a chance to get over. I ain't been on the thing for a couple minutes. What's up, love? Peaches the Panda. What part of Cali you from? I'm never pulling the G Blacks. G Blacks is G Blacks. There's only one G Blacks, like there's only one Queener. You feel me? I'm Big Phil. That's all I am. That's all I am. Von Vito, stop it. Sam Unstoppable, stop it. I was getting ready to say no singing, but it's too late, huh, Mitch Left Eye? Listen, I'm about to tap out on here, y'all. See y'all when I see y'all on the IG. Solid Vibes. Come on over to YouTube. Bree Baby, come on over to YouTube. I'm getting over here, about to start this situation over on YouTube. Please, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, get the likes up. I don't even know where the likes is at the moment. Let me check on that. Let me check on that. I bang the 4/5 like it's a hammer or a drum. I let them dumbs rumple palm till they hit your cerebellum and you watch your whole body go numb. Somebody should have told him don't be fucking with him. Now they on the front row crying with them. So let me stop. I'm just messing around. I got bars though. I let y'all think that I don't be on nothing, but I got bars. Can we get them likes up a little bit, ladies and gentlemen? It's like 2:30 in here and only $100 on the likes. Can we get the likes up at least to 150, 175? Can we do that, please? Pretty Brown, and come on over to YouTube. Love Ariel, YouTube. Quez Nation, come on over to YouTube. What's good, champ? YouTube. I'm about to be out this piece. Drina, come on over to YouTube. So Icy, YouTube. Big Phil Speaks. Get there. ASAP. Velacago or Velasago, come on over to YouTube. Trill Goat, come on over to YouTube. I holler, I'm out. Yay. What's goody like the mob? Gangster Granddad, stop it. Hit the like. You know what I'm talking about? So we ain't got to. Yeah, fact no Monday. He's a wild one for that one. Professor, get a 15-minute grace period. How long you need? I only need that. Listen, we ain't even been live 15 minutes. So I'm about to get to it. Salute Southern Nurse. We've been doing for the intro of 40 minutes. I ain't even been live that long. BB, stop it. Poppy, what's going on? I'm doing the album promo. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's only 117. Come on, at least get it up to 150. There's a bunch of y'all in here. Don't take but a second to hit the thumbs up. I just want the algorithm to make it do what it do. That's it. That's all. Can y'all do that for the homie? Can y'all do that for the home team? What the hell was that about? What the figgity? I don't know what the. Hold up. Something is crazy here, buddy. I don't know how I got the controller. That's weird that I'm Of course, that is not plugged up, so I can't do that. Ew, shiggity. Anyway, I'm gonna have to flow with it, rock with it. Something wrong with my shiznit. How the hell did this get? How is this controlling the other thing? I'm getting started, y'all. I'm getting started. Nah, this is weird though. 2 beans in 1 bucket. 2 beans in 1 bucket. I might not be able to cam nobody up though. Y'all just gonna have to listen a little spell. Let me cam in on my YouTube on my phone so I can see some of the comments now. I don't know how the hell like. Un momento, por favor. That was weird. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get right to it. As y'all know, a lot of things has been going around the internet. A lot of innuendos, a lot of subs, a lot of things, or whatever the case may be. From a person who has been on multiple lives saying how they rock with me, how they figured with me, pause, how they, you know what I'm saying, how I was the homie, how I was solid, how I was a A1 individual, whatever the case may be, like 100,000 other accolades or whatever the case may be, right? But all of a sudden, didn't directly say my name at first, but it came up in conversations when the conversation was about Phil and another young lady, whatever the case may be. And I'm saying another young lady because let me preface this by saying this is not about Carrielle in the least bit. It's not. Whatever Carrielle wants to say about what's been going on or not, that'll be up to her. If she chooses to, if she wants to, and if she don't. This is more about general principles. This is about morals. This is about the honor, the character, the integrity of a thing and of people. I've watched people talk about how honorable they are and how they move to only see them move and act unhonorable. But get treated honorably. And I've seen people be honorable, get talked about like they're unhonorable or not honorable. And they've kept it honorable. Even in this live, I'm going to keep it honorable. I'm going to say what I need to say without saying too much. At the end of the day, it's been a lot going on in and around the platform, in and around a lot of things. Going back some months or whatever, me and old boy had a conversation on the heels of platform homie. I'm saying his name to keep his name out of it. Platform homie trying to get an interrogation room going between me and the other homie. Homie was talking shiggity before I got there into the Airbnb, saying he got a whole play on how he could destroy me and this, that, and the third. And then when I got there and we got to talking about some things, he got a different understanding of me, my personality, a portion of who I was, and he left there with a new so-called respect for me, right? So much so that he went over to Breadman Live amongst the SLM quadrant. It was Bread, King True, I say his name, Panic, and I think King Minaj at the time was there. I think it was King Minaj. Could have been somebody else though. And something was said about me. I don't know if it was Bread or whatever the case may be, because you know me and Bread have had a little whatever. We cool, but we've had our little, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And Panic, nah, feel solid. Nah, he get to this, he get to the bag, and he whoa. Big me up heavy. We had chopped it up. He's a businessman. I'm a business. Oh, but that's how my mouth. He's a businessman. I'm a businessman. We chopped it up in Atlanta about combining minds, getting to some business, or whatever the case may be. Never really hollered at him up until got to the last New York situation with the Airbnb. Not this one that just passed with Nicole and Rose and all that, but the one before that, or whatever the case may be. And we got to chop it up real good at the studio where we did the electric slide challenge or whatever the case may be. And he got a little bit more of an understanding of who I knew, some of the people that I knew in and around the city, old and new. Some people he know, some people he kind of know, some people he's heard of, or whatever the case may be. Some people I know up top, or whatever the case may be. A greater understanding of the business practices that I have, that he said he had, whatever the case may be. Out of that, we came to a mutual understanding and decided to conduct business together. In doing so, he was supposed to come by the Airbnb and bring his portfolio for business. And I was supposed to step out the joint and we go walk and chop it up, look at his portfolio, decide if it's good for business or not. So he decided to bring his portfolio in, big binder, so to speak, in front of everybody, so everybody can see what's going on or whatever the case may be. Not saying he did it intentionally, but it kind of looked like that. Not saying he did though. I'm gonna be 100. So we still stepped off and talked business and looked at his portfolio. Decided on an investment, decided on a return date, and was cool on that. And then everything else that y'all heard about that happened in the Airbnb went on. Dominoes, drinking, everything else, whatever the case may be. I started heading back towards my house. Was it? I think that was a Sunday or whatever it was. And then the whole live happened where, what's the name? The platform homie asked me to come back up. And then I got a phone call that asked me to come back up. So I turned around and I came back up or whatever the case may be. In that live, Panic was saying certain things in the live about he think I should go on down the road. I should do this, do that. And I'm like, I'm good. Like, I know how to move around. I've been moving around for years. I'm good. Or whatever the case may be. He said, oh, all right, cool, whatever the case may be. So then, mind you, we had a set time or date to reconvene or whatever the case may be. couple of days later, I got a call, and he was wondering, what did some of my other partners think about, the business that we were going to do or whatever. And I said, so far, so good on some of it. You know what I'm saying? Some things, or whatever the case may be. I'll let you know further down, a little bit down the line. You got to let time roll or whatever the case may be. And he said, okay, cool, or whatever the case may be. It was either that conversation or the next conversation. See, he said, because and that was the thing. He called me back like a day or so later, or whatever the case may be. And he said, yeah, I checked you out or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, cool. He said he checked me out with the platform, homie. Keep that in mind. And some homies down in DC or whatever the case may be. And they put the stamp on me. That's what he said or whatever, right? Cool. All parties, whatever. So a couple days later went by, he was being a little bit more inquisitive as to how things were going, and he's trying to see if the turnaround could be something different than what we agreed to originally or whatever the case may be. And then at the same time, my mom took ill, really badly ill. So I told him, I'm not moving. I don't know if I contacted him first or he contacted me first with that part. Let's be clear. But I told him, mom's is in the hospital, everything stands still. I'm talking about Figgity business, Figgity the platform, Figgity me, Figgity female, Figgity everything. That was what was important to me. I'm the only child by my mama, so a lot of things fall on my lap, and I had to move accordingly or whatever the case may be and deal with that or whatever the case may be. Thank y'all for that. So then a couple of days went by, whatever the case may be. And I saw I was getting a little pressing. So I said, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll have it to you by such and such and such. But then things went graver with my mom or whatever the case may be. So I hit him back and was like, that ain't gonna be able to happen because I haven't got to my office to deal with business because I've been down at the hospital, whatever the case may be. So then homie said he was gonna come down to DC to get that or whatever, even though I'm not near where I'm at or whatever the case may be, or around my office to, whatever. So I'm like, okay. I even offered him something else to kind of make him okay, because it seemed at the moment that maybe he was pressed up for something, to hold him over, tide him over, and whatever, because I was looking at the longer picture as far as doing more business with him and his business associates. That makes sense. And he was like, nah, I'm a nah. So I said, okay, I'll tell you what. The rest of the inventory for the business, I'm gonna have that scooped up and get it to you, whatever the case may be. We'll chop it up about anything else or whatever the case may be. He said, cool. My folks went to my office and another office of mine and got that ready. Got it ready to go to him, caught flat tires so he couldn't take it or whatever the case may be. So I ordered an Uber to take it to him or whatever the case may be. All good. Got it, good. When he looked at the inventory, he said that he didn't realize that certain things had been moved around or dealt with. But I had already told him when he asked me that one time about how was the business, how was things going off of that. I told him that I had, dealt with some of it. Slip his mind, maybe, I don't know. However, we chopped it up, and there was some outline invoices. There was some outline invoices that we agreed on. There was an extra invoice added to the situation. I don't know where that came from, but I went ahead and agreed with it being added. Shouldn't have, but I did. Again, on the strength of the long-term business relationship or whatever the case may be. So we agreed on another time to tally up and deal with the invoices or whatever the case may be. and it was all good. There's something happened around here, and I had to move around, and I went somewhere else. Anyway, I was planning on going somewhere else anyway. I hit him. Matter of fact, he hit me. I think it was July 1st. Had somebody in the car was like, hey, just, I got somebody in the car right now. Just have a happy 4th. I see you on a whoop-de-whoop or whatever. I talk to you Monday or whatever the case may be, or whatever, Tuesday, whatever it was. Have a happy 4th or whatever the case may be. So come, I think about the 6th, I moved around, took a flight somewhere. And I think I hit him then. No, he hit me. And then I told him I had to move around. Didn't say too much of why, where, whatever the case may be, but I said, I had to move around or whatever case. So then I hit him about another day or two later, and I said, I'm gonna tally up the invoices with you and then send it where I need to send it to. To which he said, bet. Just let me know, give me a text. Gave me the black power, that's what's up. Fist sign or whatever the case may be. Never once was there an issue or problem. Now, mind you, the initial thing initial return on investment that we agreed upon for said business hadn't even came yet. That's what you got to keep in mind with the whole shebang or whatever. So it's cool. It's cool, whatever, right? Just let me know, and just let me know something. So upon that last conversation when I said I'm gonna tally up in a couple of days the invoices and remit payments or whatever the case may be, it was all good. I didn't know after that he went to the platform, homie, and said certain things that end up coming up on lives. That's where the issue and the problem comes for me. Because I'm like, okay, you got in certain lives and said, I was nothing but honorable. I was nothing but this, and I was nothing but that. However, the honorable thing was if you didn't like the date I said I was going to do the return on investment, even though we had a set date for everything, you should have called my phone. You should have said something. Instead of coming to the internet with anything. You're an individual that's been in the streets. I'm an individual that's been in the streets. You say you carry it a certain way and got folks that carry it a certain way. It don't make common sense. It don't make legal sense. It don't make righteous sense to bring it to the internet at all. But you chose to go to the platform, homie, and say what you wanted to say online and on offline about a thing or three. That wasn't the only time it was brought up on that one live. That wasn't the only time. It was like for a succession of a couple of days. Things were even said on Breadman's Live and a couple other things, or whatever the case may be. Not that it's an issue with you talking about, oh girl, because I'm leaving her name out of it. Respect. But I just want to make it clear again that this has nothing to do with her. From my side, has nothing to do with her. However, I watched subs, I watched innuendos, I watched connotations, I watched directions towards me without my name being fully said. But all this was coming about amongst conversations about me, directly or indirectly. So that's where it got weird to me. Weird that it was even being brought up, and weird that it was allowed to be talked about. And that pissed me off. And I was like, damn, I've been solid with old boy. Where is this coming from? What's the purpose behind it? I could have took the whole, I could have took all the business that we had or whatever, made profits from it, and not sent them anything or not did anything if I was trying to be underhanded or whatever. When you deal with physical products or whatever the case may be, that can happen a time or two, because we didn't have a contract written out, an actual business contract written out. We had a verbal contract. Man to man, supposedly brother to brother. And with that being the case, it's like, okay, when the first time it was brought up on a recap, and it was like, I'm not worried about Phil and XYZ. Phil got other things they need to worry about. I was like, what the figgity? I was like, I know this ain't about what I think it's about, right? Can't be, because I didn't. Last text, homie, it was all good. It's all good, right? Till, was it the next day or the day after that? It was said in the Platform Homies Live 3 times that I needed to holler at Panic or whatever the case may be. So I was like, oh, hell no. Nah. I know this so-called righteous, stand-up, solid individual did not go run to the Platform Homie over nothing for real. Because at that time, wasn't no delay, it wasn't no I got you later, it wasn't no foolishness. And I'm keeping all this above board. I'm not hollering. I'm not going crazy. I'm talking. So hopefully y'all get the gist of everything. So I was like, okay, I tried to hit the Platform Homie. I didn't get no ring. He was still on live, but he's answered my call on live before, because I heard certain things throughout them conversations that didn't sit right with me. Even down to the fact when Panic said that he had talked to the Platform Homie from the Giddy Up about me, along with talking with people down here. Now all of a sudden I had heard in another live after this, Platform Homie says, you should have talked to me from the Giddy Up. So that said, oh, he was lying about that. Why you got to lie for? Why you got to lie, Craig? Now, the only thing that I think that changed the weight, the gravity, and the longevity or the length of what the business contract should have been or was supposed to be was a situation that happened on the platform that happened for a couple of days between me and old girl. I'm keeping her name out of it, right? So don't take this as disrespect. I'm just saying old girl to keep her name out of it. So maybe, just maybe, he felt as though, okay, Phil about to dip. He ain't gonna honor the contract. He ain't gonna do this, that, and the third. Woo, woo, woo. I can get that if that's what would have been presented, but that wasn't what was presented to me. I could tell by how he was moving, things were different, but I didn't pick that up. So then when I'm hearing, yeah, Phil need to holler at old boy, woo, 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 I'm like, what real nigga do that? What real nigga do that? And I don't care what the presentation was there when he came to him, what he showed him, all this other extra stuff. It came across as a bitter ex-lover going to a good girlfriend to vent on some unnecessary shiggity. When in total reality, he could have picked up the phone and said, hey, we need them invoices taken care of a little bit sooner. I got this going on, or this is what it is, or whoop, whoop, whoop. That's what he should have did. That's what a real one would have did. Somebody that's moving and operating honorably would have did that. Not get on lives saying slick stuff. And when he didn't, when that didn't tender a response, it went to some other things or whatever the case may be. But with those things right there, a real one, an honorable man, a righteous man who's operating above board righteously would have picked up the phone and called the guy that he called solid, the individual he called brother at a time, the homie at a time, right? That's what homies do, right? That's what real ones do, right? Solidified individuals, men. That's what they do, right? Even if they got an alt or a fault with one, they're going to holler at them. Say something. But from what I gathered, from what from what I was hearing, that dudes was trying to take it another place on something that was real light and slight. What was that for? Presentation sake? Machismo? Was it necessary? Only to hear tonight, as y'all heard it, that I'm tripping. I'm doing too much. But all these things were done before me, beforehand. But I'm doing too much because I'm speaking on it now. How, Sway? How, Sway? Because leading up to this, there was incriminating innuendos about this, that, and the third. There was a lot of weird shit going on that could be taken police-like, snitch-like, no offense to ladies, girl-like. And he's not a young boy. He's an older head that come from an era where you should know better about certain things, especially this here. Especially this here. You should know better. But then all of a sudden, in Platform Homies Live, it's like, zip your lips, cool out. You emotional. You're doing too much. Was you emotional when you was willingly saying certain things on Platform Homies Live, on Breadman's Live? Were you being emotional? Were you doing too much? Was you talking too much? When it wasn't anything? What's the play? What's the purpose? An interrogation room? Nah. Because it's not for that. This is not for that. Do you feel a way because I had to deal with Mom Dukes as opposed to being able to facilitate all the business? Maybe. That's your prerogative, though. But you got to understand, that's my mama. Everything stood still. Kids, woman, money, everything. And got no brothers and sisters from my mom to let that rest on. You understand? I got to put that on my shoulder and my back. As I did. Went to my corner, dealt with it. And at the end of the day, business is business, though, right? So I do understand that. That's why I was understanding through the process. I didn't give you no attitude. I didn't give you no, nigga, you tripping. I ain't do none of that. I tried to be facilitating and accommodating in spite everything I had going on, and I wasn't thinking about none of that at the time. And we were supposed to have been seeing each other down the line, not even when all that was going on. I kept it solid. I kept it thorough. I kept it honorable. The whole time. I did nothing that would require, call for, or make it okay for you to bring it, one, to the platform homie who had nothing to do with it because he's a content creator, right? He's not in the streets. Even though he has a street background, he's not in the streets. He had nothing to do with nothing. And or to get you talking the way you did on different lives unnecessarily. Now, what you say behind the scenes, cool. That's your prerogative. That's your prerogative, even though an honorable man, a righteous man would have picked up the horn and said, listen, dude, or listen, my brother, we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to chop it up. We need to get this right. Whatever the case may be. That's what an honorable man would have did. That's what a man of integrity would have did. That's what an upstanding righteous dude would have did. Even if you talk behind the scenes, when it started being brought up and certain questions was asked of you on lives, mind you, you would have foregone all of it. All of it. I've been quiet. I've been on my own lives and wouldn't address it. That's honorable. That's solid. That's righteous. You've been on a couple lives, a couple of the platform lives, a couple other lives. And the downplaying of it all is cool. Weird, but cool. And people, what did it say? Stop talking, delete. And for people trying to make it about old girl, because I'm trying to leave her out of it. When I'm not making it about old girl, she's grown. We solid. We good. It has nothing to do with nothing. And when I came into Push's live to announce this live, I didn't make it about old girl, certain things that have been happening lately towards old girl. I didn't make it about none of that. I said there was things that was said and done that I needed to address, things that was said and left out there. Certain hot things at that, certain crazy things, certain weird things being put out there. Unnecessarily, unwarranted, unhonorably. Weird. I don't know if it was, like I said, I don't know if it was the drum up, B versus Panic, interrogation. I don't know what the hell, but that's not it. He know better. That's the point I'm getting at. That's what messed me up. He's not no young boy, wet behind the ears, that don't know better, that ain't supposedly been there and done that. He should know better. He should know better. Am I beefing? Nah. Disappointed? Like a mug. Like a mug. Let me be clear. Not beefing. He said something about I don't have ops. I don't have ops either. I'm not beefing. But niggas said a lot. And I said nothing. So niggas can't get bothered, panties in a bunch, or anything else if I decide to say something. And I'm still keeping it above board. Being honorable. Despite all the innuendos of what it was, what it is, what it ain't. Talking about what I had on me. I ain't had nothing on me. That was weird. That was weirder than weird. Like, who does that? Say what? I can't even move the comments. The problem I'm having is I don't know what I did, but my the trackpad on my Mac Pro is operating my iPad, my iPad. I don't know how I did that, and I can't exit out it without stopping this So that's why I'm just going. So I don't know if anybody's in the back office of the So I apologize about that. So if anybody's behind the scenes, what I will do is when I get off of here, I'll go live on IG and cam people up that way because I can't even move to the page to actually even facilitate I'm sitting like Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell don't sit in a room like this, first and foremost. But anywho, I said all this to say, if you are who you say you are, stand on it, on principle, in morals and integrity. Don't just come up and say, I'm an honorable man and I move honorably and I do this and do that, when you actually are not moving honorably behind the scenes or up on this thing here, the internet. Don't do that. All the other stuff, that ain't got nothing to do with me per se. But this and what you have said, that does have something to do with me. And if you have a problem with anything I'm saying, you really have to blame yourself because of things you said. You were into the things you were saying too, in the innuendos. Yeah, I had the bag and I showed homie this and I asked for the green light and I da-da-da-da-da and I moved honorably and I da. Why? Why, Sway? For what? When as a man you could have picked up the horn and said, la 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 la, hey Phil, Ken Folk, as you like to say, Philippe, as you like to say. We could have had a tete-a-tete. We could have chopped it up and it would have been business as usual. Business as usual. I'm just saying. Now, the people in the audience, y'all gonna feel one way or the other. Y'all gonna feel one way or the other. Y'all gonna feel what I'm saying, or y'all not gonna like what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it'll give you a greater conceptual image of everything that's going on. That's been happening, and maybe things that are happening. Maybe it'll give you a greater outlook on the whole shebang. Because at the end of the day, I am who I say I am. I'm not all that. I don't play myself as being this, that, and the third. I just am who I am. Good, bad, or indifferent. Like it, love it, or hate it. Corny or cooler than a fan. I am who I say I am. And at the end of the day, if it's okay for somebody else to play on my name or play and insinuate, then I should be able to give a rebuttal or a response. And in doing so, everything I said was above board, a lot more above board than what was put out there towards me. So if Panic is watching and he don't see no honor in that, that's on him. That's on him. All these other innuendos, all these other accusations on why Phil's done this or does this or does that, miss me with all that. Because at the end of the day, what will be, and what won't be, won't be. I'm good. I just needed to set the air right. Set the air right. Can't make everything right, but set the air right. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to do what's honorable. Remit the invoices and get that out the way, because that's good business. That's good business. But as far as this other shit, miss me with that. Miss me. And in the interim of getting those invoices submitted and everything else, I'll continue on my journey of giving y'all quality content, quality topics, quality interviews. Big Phil Speaks, y'all gonna be hearing a whole lot more from me and my YouTube channel, IG, and more. What y'all have grown to like about me, y'all gonna grow to like even more about me. You're gonna grow to love about me, because I'm gonna give you more of it. I'm gonna give up my time and my service where I wasn't available to do that before. I'm gonna keep pushing forward in peace, prosperity, positivity, and most importantly, my purpose. Either you're gonna respect it, or you can exit stage left or right. I'll say this. What tomorrow may bring, I don't know, but as long as I'm here and I'm breathing, I'm going to try to impact lives. That's what I'm on. All the other bullshittery and sucker shit and all the other this, that, and the third, I'm just trying to impact lives, even if I only impact one. That's what I'm going to do. If you don't like it, hey, I wasn't meant for your ears or your viewing. If you like it or love it, continue to support your boy. I guarantee you, if you build with me and grow with me, you will not be disappointed. I guarantee you that. I feel like I'm giving a State of the Union address, but I don't mean it to be that. But at the same time, I want y'all to know Big Phil Speaks is who Big Phil Speaks says he is. And my goal don't come with no bullshittery behind it. My goal is to reach people, affect people, and effect people. Change some lives, one at a time. I hope that y'all will continue to rock with me. I hope you got some context out of what I'm saying or what I could say. And I hope we can move forward with that. Panic, if you're watching, again, I've been honorable. I'm going to be honorable, and I'm going to deal with said invoices. And that'll be that. You could have moved differently, my brother. You should have moved differently, my brother. Should have hollered at me. All the other extra shit, we too grown for that, right? We too old for that, right? Them games young people play. Especially when we both know where things could go. That's young boy shit. And you present yourself as being more intelligent than that, right? I present myself as being more mature and intelligent than that, right? Phone calls. That's it. That's it. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that I haven't bored y'all. I hope that y'all got great insight off of this. Yeah, I get it. Maybe I didn't give you enough sparks, bang, pow that you were looking for, but hopefully I filled in enough gaps that I still left it above board. I ain't say nothing out of the way about nobody that can get people in trouble or whatever the case may be, because I ain't did nothing to get in trouble. Let's give that disclaimer. But I kept it above board, kept it G to PG. And hopefully y'all got a great understanding of why y'all saw things, heard things, maybe even see things and hear things. Anything else that's going on, other people can address that if they so choose. If they don't, life is life, right? This is the end for me. Smile, because it might do something for somebody. I'll see y'all on IG in a minute. Most importantly, love on somebody. Show brotherly love. Show humane love. Show sisterly love. Love on somebody, right? Like you would want to be loved on. That agape love. Might do something for their life. Do something for your life. Hopefully you don't feel like this was a waste of time. If it was, I apologize. But I gave it to you as straight as I could without going low, stooping low with it, without following in some of the footsteps that other people took with it. And if y'all have questions or concerns or comments and all that, I apologize. I'm not able to cam y'all up here, but I will gladly do that on IG. I will gladly do that on IG. Whoever. And keep it pushing. Love y'all on purpose. I'm out.